Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Myself, Kanuren, with my team. Ibtisam Fatima. Kanuren. Our hypothesis is clusteric extraction for jaundice and diabetes. We have used beetroot juice, lemon juice, honey, clusteric, and dragon fruit tulsi leaf.
Our main focus is on claustrophic, also known as Ficus mosa, for its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties and hepatoprotective properties. It also has a chemical component called flavonoids, which improves liver functions and regulates glucose.
Our research is not yet complete, so we are trying to proceed further with the research and try to get better results. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Samia Fatima and I'm from Roots and Wings Academy, grade 8. We made a natural mosquito repellent using moringa leaves, also known as drumstick leaves. We made this because every year 7 lakh people die just because of mosquitoes. But when we go into the market for repellents, they have chemicals and it's harmful for children and all ages of people.
So, last year we were having the same project, but we made an atomizer. This year we continued this project and made gel. So, we took the crude extract with the help of Soxhlet apparatus. Then we combined the crude extract with the Carbopol 940. It is also a gelling agent which gives us a suitable and smooth texture.
This is our Detan soap. We made it using Tridax procurements. Last year, our students and teachers were facing a major problem, which was tanning. And majorly, all the products which you find in the market are either too expensive or either they have a side effect. So we thought of making a product which does not have any side effect and which will give you immediate results. So we got to know about a magical herb which was Tridax procurements, commonly known as Zakhme Hayat ka patta or Tantani ka patta. We extracted the phytochemicals from its leaves using soft extraction method and then gave it a soap formulation.
You please continue.
And then we sent our crude extract to a laboratory in Hyderabad for GCMS test. Then we got positive results.
My name is Sayyada Ummehani and today I am pleased to present my research on fungal skin disorder and their elevation using Delonix regi extract, commonly known as pulmohar. We have first air dried the leaves and grinded it. Then using Soxhlet extraction method, we have extracted its bioactive compounds. Then we have used the extract on fungi which we have grown. The results were good. It showed decrement in the growth of plants, in growth of fungi, and to maintain the credibility of our research, we have authenticated our plant material by HOD of Botany, Maulana Azad College, and we have made a gel out of it. This research is also published in World Journal of Advanced Research and Reviews.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Hridayar Khan.
My name is Raj Fatim.
We are from Roots and Wings Academy, class 6. Our project name is Comparative Study of Tap and Groundwater.
You please continue.
So, do you know what's in a glass of water? Is it as safe and clean as it seems? Today, we are here to share our analysis about an essential resource, water. Our study dives deep into the quality of tap water and groundwater in Aurangabad, Maharashtra, with urbanization and pollution on the rise. The question isn't about access to water, it's about its safety. We collected and analyzed 40 samples from 40 localities in Aurangabad. Understand their physical, chemical, and biological parameters. In this research, we learned 3 new elements. First, pH level, second, TDS, and third, hardness. pH level is power of hydrogen, and second, TDS is total dissolved solids.
I will give you some suggestions. First, strengthen municipal water infrastructure to secure water quality. Second, promote and regular testing for groundwater for both chemical and biological contaminants. Third, educate communities for about filtration and tap water quality. So, in conclusion, our study emphasizes tap water quality is good. Neither a source is universally reliable without proper treatment. So, by addressing these issues, we can secure clean and safe water for future generation. So, what's your next step? Knowledge or risk? Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Halima Sadia from grade 6.
My name is Sheikh Rita from grade 6. My name is Khadija Mastan and I am from grade 6.
Today we are going to show you how surface area affects the rate of evaporation. Evaporation is when water changes into vapor and mixes with the air. This is an important part of the water cycle. This research focuses on two experiments. First, evaporation in sunlight using different sizes of containers. Second, evaporation on an induction stove using different temperatures. Let me tell you why surface area matters. When water is spread out over a large surface area, more of it is exposed to air. This makes it easier for the water molecules to escape into the air, speeding up the evaporation.
Now observation. Container with larger diameter lost more water because they had larger surface area. External factors like wind and humidity caused small difference, but the trend was same. Larger surface area lost more water. Induction stove experiment. We used the same containers but heated them on an induction stove. The temperatures were 100 degrees Celsius, 200 degrees Celsius, and 300 degrees Celsius, and 1000 degrees Celsius. For 5 minutes, we measured how much water evaporated after.
We learned that larger surface area caused faster evaporation, but what was the result was larger surface area caused less evaporation than the smaller surface area. I would like to express our gratitude towards Roots and Wings Academy for providing us with the equipment and materials, and we would like to thank our director Safar Khan sir and Dr. Farah Siddiqui ma'am and teacher Bushra for guidance throughout this project. Jazakallahu khair.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nasha Siddiqui and I am Aishuddin from grade 9. Our school name is Roots and Wings Academy and we are from grade 9. And our hypothesis name is eco-friendly 3D printing filament made by cornstarch. 3D printing is a rapidly advancing technology that revolves around the world, and however, it's made from plastic, so it contributes to global warming. So we thought of making a starch-based 3D printing filament. We face challenges like not getting the shape, texture, smoothness, and with the ratio of 1:2, we had cornstarch and paper pulp in it. Paper pulp was forming lumps in our filament, so we removed paper pulp and add glycerin, tapioca, and vinegar in it. But again, we failed because of the smoothness, texture, and length. We were not getting the length because we were using syringe, so it can be एक या 2 feet हो सकता है, but it can be 5 feet or 6 feet in the filamenting. So we failed, but we'll try it afterwards. We would like to thank our director sir, Dr. Farah ma'am, and our mentor Musaid sir for supporting us and guiding us throughout our research journey. Thank you.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Myself Sayyida Sarish from grade 5 from Roots and Wings Academy. Today we the students of grade 5 are thrilled to present a fascinating phenomenon called the pendulum wave. Not only we will demonstrate how it works, but we will also explain the science behind it. What is a pendulum wave? A pendulum wave is a series of pendulum that creates a pattern-like motion. How it works? First, we're having multiple pendulums set up in a row. Second, when we release them all at the same time, they create a wave-like motion. Third, over time you will see the pendulum with the regular positions. Science behind it. Pendulum wave works due to the physics principles like synchronization, frequency, and periodic motion. Conclusion.
Pendulum wave is not only a visual treat, but it's also an amazing example of how can science work every day. So, we hope you enjoy our demonstration and learn something about the wonder of physics. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Myself Almira Tamsi.
I am Sheikh Fatima.
We are from Roots and Wings Academy. Our hypothesis is curved blade will increase efficiency and battery backup will support continuous operation.
Exactly. Fans are a part of our daily lives at homes, schools, offices, or factories. But frequent power outages means no cooling और ये सिर्फ discomfort का issue नहीं है. It can also impact health or damage sensitive equipments. Backup options like inverters or generators, they are either too expensive or not practical for everyone. That's where our idea comes in.
Our initial idea was pretty ambitious. We thought क्यों ना एक फैन बनाया जाए जो विंड एनर्जी को यूज करे. So we designed special blades that could charge lithium-ion batteries during power outages. लेकिन जिंदगी में होता है, we faced some issues, so we pivoted to a rechargeable fan system.
This system uses lithium-ion batteries and curved blades. These blades are specially designed to improve airflow and reduce energy consumption. During our testing, we discovered some interesting things. सबसे पहले curved blades ने airflow optimize कर दिया, turbulence और drag कम हो गया. But the 775 DC motor couldn't handle the load of the 9Ah lithium-ion battery. The fan worked for 15 minutes and it eventually overheated and burned out.
We test the fan's airflow by three kinds of blades: curved blades, normal blades, and eagle blades.
तो अगर हम एक कंक्लूजन दें, this project wasn't just about making a working fan. It was about learning through failure. जैसे कहते हैं, हर setback एक step होता है सक्सेस की तरफ. This project will help us refine our ideas and hopefully for a practical solution for fan efficient systems.
Thank you for listening. आपके questions and feedback will help us take this project forward. Jazakallahu khair.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Barira Firdos. I am from class 5, Roots and Wings Academy.
My name is Aisha Siraj Jagedar.
And my name is Junaid Sadaf. Our project is plantable seed pepper. These all are samples of plantable seed pepper. This is from newspaper, this is from tissue paper, and this is from worksheet and notebook paper. And these are felt paper. Do you want to know the process of making this paper? First, we have taken tub. Then we have filled half water in it. Then we have taken waste paper. Then we have grind it. Then it make pulp. Then we took the pulp and added it into the big tub filled with water and mixed it. Then we took a strainer and strained it, and the pulp came on the mold of the strainer. We sprinkled some seeds on it for growing the plants. Then we kept it for drying in the sunlight. After it dried, we took it off, and the results were these.
The conclusion of this project is when we use plantable seed paper, it reduces waste and adds greenery in the surroundings. We urge everyone to adapt such practices and contribute to a greener and cleaner planet. Jazakallah.
Assalamualaikum
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Sheikh Yusuf.
My name is Abdul Lafi. My name is Sayyid Umer.
Our project name is Comparing Strength of Different Designs of Paper Bridge. In this project, we have observed how much one bridge can bear the weight.
There are some results of paper bridge. What is the weight of the bridge and what is the GSM? With the help of we have made the bridge and the load bearing capacity of the bridge. Single paper sheet means a single paper sheet, not a bridge. It can hold only 4 grams. And vertically rolled bridge, it like this. Its weight is 3 grams and its paper GSM is 70 and it can hold 5 kg weight. And diagonally rolled paper bridge. This one, it is diagonally rolled paper bridge. Its weight is 6.5 grams and its paper GSM is also 70 and its load bearing capacity is 6 kg. The truss bridge, that bridge.
We will show you one example.
It's this bridge where it says 6.7 gram. Its paper GSM is 70, and it can hold most weight 7 kg.
Can hold 7 kg.
Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is our project Smart Parking System. We made this because of many people take stress of parking, where to park, and they roam around the parking. So we made this. We use sensors in this, and we used cameras, LEDs also here. This will reduce traffic congestions by guiding driver directly to the available spaces. Improved security. We will be having improved security because of cameras, and environmental benefits also. It will not create pollution. This app on your mobile, it will show you to how to park, and the place verification, and if you want, this is the Prozone parking. If you are coming on Prozone parking, it will give you you come here, and it will give 50 rupees. Then it will give coupon of number 1. So your car will go on number 1, and it will park. When you will come next time to take your car back, you want to give to one number coupon first, then you can take your car back from here to out of the parking. Thank you. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Myself Abdullah Khan.
My name is Mohammad Qasim.
Our hypothesis is to make a chemical free and control using linseed powder. So we have to make chemical free, so here we use neem, and neem contains one primary compound as a directin, which disrupts the ants' growth and their hormonal system.
Material we use: neem seed powder, water, base soap, lemon juice, garlic, vinegar, and salt.
And materials are used same in all three samples, but there is difference of only quantities, and quantities are written here. And after making all three samples, we tested on ants. And from sample 1, by putting 1 tablespoon, 2 ants were killed. From sample 2, by 1 tablespoon, 5 ants were killed. From sample 3, by 1 tablespoon, more than 13 ants were killed. Sample 3 is more effective because it contains more amount of vinegar, which is the vinegar contains acetic acid, which is the primary component responsible for disrupting ants. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sayyid Musa and I am from grade 7. Our school name is Roots and Wings Academy. We have done some research. This research name is Rice Water Promotes the Rate of Seed Germination. We are comparing rice water and plain water. Our purpose is to find which water will provide faster growth and which will be more beneficial for plants. We have created 2 samples. This is first sample and this is second. This is of rice water and this is of plain water. This is our observation. We have used fenugreek seeds in this experiment.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Sheikh Muhammad Sibatullah, and I am from grade 7 from Roots and Wings Academy.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Bilal and I am from grade 7.
So today our project name is antibacterial surface cleaner. First, an antibacterial surface cleaner is essential for our daily life. Like we can use it for cleaning plates, floors, and etc. And we have used some natural materials in it. We have used lemon, baking soda, and water.
And by this we have added the quantities of it by testing it. And you can see over here in sample 1 we have take the quantity of it, and by some getting the mistake, so we take more quantity of it. And in sample 3 we have taken the most highest quantity in it. The lemon, it is 27, and water we have keep over here is constant 240 ml, and baking soda it is 35 gram. And by more testing, then we get to know that our sample 3 is working more than sample 1 and sample 2.
Now we will be thinking that why we are not using the conventional killers like we use in market, because they are harmful for us and it has chemicals. That's why we are not using that. And in our cleaner, there are no chemicals and it cannot harm us. Thank you, Jara.
Hello, my name is Abhiyan and I am from Grade 5 Roots and Wing Academy. Today I am here to tell you about an interesting way to grow plants. Have you ever wondered that plants could grow without soil? Well, they can. This is what our project hydroponics is about. Now you will think, what is hydroponics? We will tell you. Hydroponics is a method in which we grow plants without using soil. Instead of soil, we use water mixed with nutrients. There is nutrients such as calcium and minerals. And there is motor to generate more energy. Now, there are some advantages of hydroponics which we will share with you. First is the main advantages and the important. It uses less water than regular farming because there is a motor to generate water, and motor is generating water all over the pipe. It's going from the top pipe and again coming down. This is all motor is generating water, and water is all coming again in the bucket. This is also called as water recycle. And if you keep plants for growing, you don't have to worry for harmful pesticides because there is no soil to attract pests like cockroaches, lizards, and insects. And we can grow many plants from hydroponics, such as mint, strawberries, coriander, spinach, tomatoes, and potatoes, chilies. These are examples of chili plants. In this glass, there are sponge to keep the plant rate and for its support. And downside the sponge, there is coco peat. Now you will have a question: how plants will get the water because they are in the glass. So there are holes in the glass, and water pass through these holes and provide water to the plants. Sponge get wet and it provide water to the plants and plants grow. And there is also coco peat inside this, and water mixed with coco peat and give the plants all the nutrients it need. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Mohammad Taham Khan of grade 7 representing Roots and Wings Academy. Sir, shall I explain in Hindi or English? Sir, we have made an anti-reflective board for green and black boards. So these are two normal boards. We have made this solution for this one normal board because we want to make it anti-reflective. We are making this because if the sunlight or any light means reflect on the blackboard, so it will become unclear. So that's why we have made this. So sir, this solution is made by silicon dioxide, polyvinyl alcohol, water, and transparent glue. So sir, we have applied two torches on one normal board and our anti-reflective board. So sir, we have shown that this board is reflecting and not clear, but this board is not reflecting and it's clear. From this only the first or second benchers or third benchers can see, and the back benchers or last benchers cannot see. From here, the back bench student or last bench students can see properly. Jazakallah khair.